Everyone, hope you're all well. We're in the Great Glen area of Leicester, and I wanted to have a look at this facility that looks like a water bunker. Let's go down and have a look. This little area has fascinated me for a while now. I can't get in. I'm going to get as far as I can. It's broad daylight. As you can see, there's somebody's house located right near it. This, in all intents and purposes, looks like a water bunker. It's the first time I've come here and had a look round. What I'm going to do, I'm going to show you some aerial pictures of the site. I'd love to get in there, but yeah, like I say, it looks like a water bunker. I'm going to come down here and start the way a little bit. And I seem fascinated by these water bunker sites. Obviously very fortified. So hard to get in there and have a look. As you can see, they've put lots of security on it. I'm looking at the date of some of these buildings. I'm trying to zoom in as best I can for you. Some of these buildings look really sort of dated. You know, certainly predates the housing estate, which is probably late 80s, early 90s. The fence extends all the way around it. But I think these reservoirs are linked with bunkers. It's obviously a water bunker, but there's definitely bunkers linked to them, because if you think about, if you had to survive in a bunker, you would need, think about how much water one person needs to survive in a day. You know, 3 or 4 litres minimum, washing, cooking, drinking. And like I said, this facility predates the housing estate, which is built around it. Now, from the air, if this was going to be attacked, it would look like a housing estate. So therefore, it offers it some level of protection. I really wish I could get here and have a look, but it just wouldn't work. There's obviously an entrance there. It will have the aerials and stuff attached to them. That block there is definitely some sort of entrance with ventilation. I'm just trying to get different angles so you can see it. As you can see at the other end there, it actually backs onto the houses. Now the houses give it a lot of protection, because if somebody sees someone like me climbing over, they're going to call the police, because they just feel like they need to protect this, even though they don't know what it is. Obviously, see ventilation there, floor hatches. It's all very. I'm going to say that this predates some of it. So there's buildings there, older buildings, than them ones. They look around about 1900, if not before. Actually looks like there's some sort of exhaust coming out the bottom of that one. And it's funny because when I had a walk round the Leicester Waterworks in Switzerland, you know, it's obviously a water site, water treatment site, but obviously bunkers. And one of the, I'll put a picture of this also, that one of the entrances of Leicester Waterworks in Switzerland, a doorway emerges in Markfield. Just a doorway on the middle of the road on the A50. Which it's just a massive bunker system. But I'm fascinated by these water sites, and I just feel so much that there's just bunkers underground here. That because of these buildings are, that building there for instance looks pre-1940s, if not 1900, which predates the atomic era. And if this is just a water reservoir, then it was built before the housing estate and before anything was around here, so nothing really makes sense. I've looked at a few of these sites and I'm just so drawn to them because I just feel they're holding so many secrets blended into the community. And I think by putting them in this middle of a housing estate, like I mentioned before, just gives it so much level of protection. I'm going to show you the aerial pictures. You'll see what I mean. Because from the air, you wouldn't recognise this as a important site. But it predates the atomic era, so it's not like a nuclear fallout shelter. They have lots of these things, just like it's, you know, Leicester Waterworks and at Severn Trent Water at Beaumont Leys. But this doesn't look, if you look at the brickwork, you see the ends of the bricks? That means that's been turned, a brick has been turned around. So that's at least a 9-inch solid wall. And they've obviously got communications tower there. So a lot of these bunkers have been repurposed as servers, you know, storage, data storage places. So it looks like the bunk here has been repurposed for telecommunications. They've channeled all the way around it, obviously dug it out. All the way around and leads into this underground chamber. And it just seems very odd. There's a house right on it, which looks like a mixture of new and old. Let's just climb up on here, might as well. If we can fall through, at least we're in. Not if I sit up here, we can see it a little bit better. But when I audit some of these sites, you know, these small, you know, sort of antiquated power plants that you see, you know, in a bunker you're going to need power. You need electricity to keep things working. And I think some of these sites that I've audited, these standalone power plants, are linked with bunkers. And I think the water companies manage this. Because in any kind of situation, water is key. Water is a weapon. Water can be used to get people to work. And without water, nothing survives, everything dies. So water, communication, electricity are all key things in the event of something catastrophic. As you can see, we've got aerials there, antennas, and it just backs onto people's houses and gardens. So it's secure all the way around, because the only way up to get in really is to go over someone's garden to get in. It's the same setup as Leicester Waterworks, it's the same setup as Beaumont Leys Waterworks. I'm surprised I've not gated it to a point where I can't get into this bit. But yeah, fascinating area, and I'm almost convinced that there's a bunker facility underground here. And I think this would have been the main entrance to it, absolutely. And this wouldn't have been for people like me and you. We're just cannon fodder in the event of anything bad happening. But I think this links, I think they all link. I just noticed to put that on there to stop people climbing over the corner of it. I'm surprised there's no cameras anywhere. I can't see any cameras. There's a few alarms on the doors and stuff. If anybody knows anything about these facilities, has been in them, has got pictures or anything, please share them with me. And if I'm wrong about my determination of these buildings, of these facilities, let me know. Okay, I'll leave that there. What I'll do, I'll leave you with some aerial pictures so you can see what it looks like from the air. Okay, thanks for watching. All take care. I'll see you again soon. Bye for now. Hello everyone, truth seekers, thanks for joining us. Hope you're all well. Today I'm on Coleman Road, just opposite the General Hospital. It was built early 1900s, I think it was opened 1905. But we're here today to look at another facility just to the other side of it on Coleman Road. It seemingly looks like a water treatment centre of sorts. At first glance that's what it looks like. Nice big mound. There you go, goes up and up and up. Looks like it's got a quite substantial concrete roof. Just there. Walk down the entrance, have a look. There's another look at it, the concrete roof bit. You can see it's quite substantial. Don't think I'm going to be able to get in to have a look, but we'll see what we can look from the outside. Big solid building there. Looks like all the windows have been concreted up. Severn Trent water. Let's get out of the way here. Yeah, so at first glance it looks like a water treatment centre. You have to ask the question, why would you need a water treatment centre or a reservoir here? It's very odd. Various hatches there, like a mobile generator, just there, and outlets. So yeah, it could be like a water reservoir, Severn Trent. But it just seems a bit odd that they have water pumped in and the sewage pumped out. That building looks quite old. I want to say 1950s something, good solid building. Just down there, it seems to have a generator with a little exhaust on it, looks very secure. But as you've seen from my other videos, Severn Trent, we've been there bunkers up at Beaumont Leys, had a look around them. So we know they're the caretakers of the bunkers, and it makes logical sense really to have the water board in charge of bunker sites. Now, could this be a bunker site? Could this be an actual bunker disguised as some sort of water reservoir, water treatment, something? Because the two go together, water and bunkers. If there was anything to go wrong, any kind of disaster, nuclear attack, anything like that, water would be currency. And as we've seen up Beaumont Leys in the other video, they've got several bunkers up there and they're not too discreet about it. So perhaps this is disguised as a water treatment centre. But if bunkers are old, if this is a bunker, a fortified bunker, which is what it looks like looking at the roof of it, there's several feet of concrete there. The bunkers flood, water gets in, water always finds a way in. So perhaps they're the caretakers, perhaps what they're doing is pumping out water from the site to keep it from being ruined. And perhaps Severn Trent have been tasked to caretake these sites. It'd make logic sense to put a bunker of sorts, nuclear bunker, next to a hospital. It makes it less of a target. If there was going to be an airstrike or something like that, you're preying on the empathy of the pilots or drone pilots not to bomb a hospital. So it gives it some safety by putting it next to a hospital. So I'm going to date this sort of 1950s maybe, which kind of falls in line with the nuclear paranoia, and the hospital being 1905. But it doesn't make any logical sense to have a water treatment centre when water's pumped in, sewage is pumped out, and this just sits there. It is guarded, they've put the cameras on it. We've got a pan tilt zoom camera there. Yeah, a very interesting site right on our doorstep, and these facilities are everywhere around Leicester. And if someone can tell me in the comments that it's this and that, or could offer us a tour around it, then that would shut me up. But right now I'm inclined to think this is a bunker site for personnel. With its own self-contained generators, generator room, secure entrances. Right, I think I'll leave that there for now. Just another interesting site. Thanks for watching, I'll see you next time.